We're back live inside Studio 10. This is Holly Sin. I'm Jerome Ritchie, and the 109th Annual International Toy Fair is the largest toy marketplace in the country, bringing together over 1,000 manufacturers, distributors, and toy importers to showcase what's new in the world of toys.
And here to talk about this year's highlights is toy industry expert Elizabeth Werner. Elizabeth, how are you doing?
Good morning. Very well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Is it true that, ironically, children are not allowed into this event? It's just for the grown-ups.
It is true. It is just for grown-ups. But let me tell you, it's crazy. There are 31,000 grown-ups that are registered to attend this event this year. So we really feel like kids in a candy store. It's an amazing place to be.
Hey, and you know what? I think it's appropriate for adults because there are so many great throwback toys nowadays that really resonate with us from our childhoods. What kind of classic toys do you see out there?
You bet. Well, one of the things we all remember from growing up, all those fun barbecues outside, bubbles. Well, a great new item is called Go Bubbles. It's called that because it gets your child to get up and go. Now, you can see these cool little vehicles. This is the Disney Princess one. There's Thomas and Cozy Coupe. As we move them, you're going to see that continuous stream of bubbles, getting them up active and running all around the yard.
But so you can sort of recreate the Lawrence Welk show right there with your toddler if you wanted to.
That's why it's fun for everyone.
Absolutely.
So we do now. Do we have things? A lot of parents, you know, they're thinking, well, we want our kids to have fun, but we want them to learn while they're doing it. But we don't want them to know that they're learning until they learn. Do you have any educational toys that are new this year?
Yeah, and that's the trick to find when they don't realize they're learning. Yes, This is the Lego Duplo Read and Build sets. What I love about Duplos is they fit in our children's little hands. But here's what's great about this particular set. They get a book, and the book is about their favorite things, whether it's farm animals or transportation or bugs. While they read, they are prompted to actually build some of the things that they're seeing in the book. Now, directions are in there, and this is designed for kids ages 18 months and up. So we get them building and reading at a really young age.
What is that little pink-haired doll next to you? She is so cute.
Yeah, this is wonderful. This is Lala Loopsy, and she came out last year. Everyone fell in love with Lala Loopsy. This is actually Crumb Sugar Cookie that you're seeing here. These are old-fashioned rag dolls with a modern twist. What they've done this year is they've brought out the Lala Loopsy Littles. Now, this is the little sister. This is Little Sprinkle Spice. Each one of the Lala Loopsy dolls is said to magically come to life when she is stitched together, and each one is stitched from something that helps generate their personality. These gals who love to cook were stitched from baking aprons. So all of them have a really fun, unique story, but great, wholesome play.
What did you say about the sugar cookie? I was going to make a joke. Well, they look like they're edible. And then you said something. What is the sugar cookie that you were talking about there?
Oh, so that's just their names. They're all named after really cute, fun things that their personalities represent.
Okay.
Okay, and I see
but
more, more pink
you don't want
there.
Yeah, so this is really fun. Remember those old-fashioned tops that we had when we were little, where you'd pull a tab and they would start to spin? Well, these are called dizzy dancers, and dizzy dancers actually do exactly just that. When you play with them, you pull that tab, they start to spin. Girls can do all sorts of fun tricks with these. They spin, they interchange, so you can collect them and then take them apart and make new animals. What I love about this is how easy it is to do these tricks because of the way they're weighted. So you can spin them on your finger, on a pen, and they're great to collect. There'll be 50 of them.
Now, is that made by the same company that used to make the SSPs? Remember those cars? You'd have the T-bar and you'd pull it and the gears would take it and it would go a long way, but the problem was you'd have to go chase it. This is genius.
It would go forever.
Because this is an SSP you don't have to chase. Is that made by the same company?
You know what? I don't know if it was made by the same company. This one's made by Hasbro, but it's that same sort of cool technology that we remember when we were little that just absolutely is generated by your own power. And I kind of like that you have to chase things. As a mom, it wears my kids out a bit. I'm all right with that.
Get them some exercise. Yeah.
It's as a kid, it was like, oh, I gotta go get it now. Oh man.
Well, your parents love that toy, trust me. Another really fun collectible is Shasha. Now, Shasha came out before, and what's great about these little guys, they're interactive hermit crabs. Now, the gals were loving these because they're collectible. They come with all these different shells. Now, the idea is hermit crabs outgrow their shells. You can take them off and interchange them. That's the fun collectability and trading they have. But their motion is really cool. They have motion sensors in them, so when they bump into things, they actually are going to back up or go forward, so it really brings the toy to life.
That is cool. Those are a real favorite among the age group of all my friends' kids right now. I see them everywhere. But Elizabeth, we're told we're completely out of time. Thank you so much for spending time with us today inside Studio 10.
Thank you very much.
So there you go. That's what's new in the world of toys. You know, it's just so
Makes
so
me
funny.
want to play again. I want to be a kid.
Well, sometimes it's like the world of fashion. What's old is new again. You know, it's a lot of stuff still comes back around.
Up next, I'm going to bring you my review of The Vow, starring Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams in this week's Rave for Hollywood. So stick around. Studio 10 will be right back.
This segment was sponsored by Gorvitz Communications.